Hello again. Here we are at week nine. Week nine, where we are less than halfway through. Thank you guys for putting up with, I would say, putting up with me and all of the feedback you've been receiving, any questions that you have been having and I've been responding to. Continue to keep it up. If you have anything that you want to discuss, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. All right, we are in week nine. In week nine, we are going to be covering uh, pay for performance and financial incentives. What a great chapter. It actually tacks on to last week's chapter of strategic pay plans. We know that last week you guys focused on developing pay plans and salaries and wages. And now I'm sure you understand the differences between salaries and wages. But incentives are important in any pay plan because employees like to get incentives in order for them to produce. And so we will focus on incentives. So, as we go through this chapter, we will see how incentives actually motivate people to actually do a good job and how companies can strategically use them in order for employees to produce and meet goals that they need to meet. We'll discuss things like how money plays a role in motivation, and I'm sure some of you guys are young and or most of you are young and money motivates you. I know right now my daughter is looking for a job that pays her well. So money motivates her. And so I know that in this time in your age that money will motivate you, but I can assure you that as you get older, that may change a little bit. Other things may motivate you, but you'll see what I'm referring to as we go through this chapter and we talk about incentives here. Um, Also, organization wide incentive plans for people who produce maybe the most, or the people that get the most sales, or whatever it may be, that the company actually has an incentive plan that goes out to everyone. So everybody, sometimes incentive plans calls for some competition in the organization, and sometimes that can be really good competition that we have. So we'll talk about that. This chapter also focuses on employee engagement as well. So as you go through this chapter, please take into consideration what it's talking about incentives and why people do what they do. Why do they produce the work that they produce? Are they producing the work because they love their job, or are they producing the work just because of the money? Are they just sitting in the seat because, oh, I need a paycheck, so that's why I'm here? Or is it other things that actually motivate them to do the job? And how organizations can find those things out and use them at their advantage to help meet their organizational goals. As we go through this week, we'll be coming from chapter 12. You'll have two discussion questions this week, one focusing on incentive plans and the other one focusing on merit pay. And you'll find out what those things are when you go through it. This week, also to go along with the topic of this chapter, you'll be working on a simulation assignment. It's a simulation motivation assignment that you will be doing this week, and you'll touch on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you've taken a management course prior to this course, which most of you should have, you touched Maslow's hierarchy of needs and the levels that people feel that they have to meet in order to reach that top level of self actualization. So you'll touch on that today, and I mean this week, and his theory. So you'll be looking at the both the positive and the negative factors that come along with motivating employees. Um, that's it. So if you have any questions, again, as always, as I end every video, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I want this to be um, very beneficial for you, that you are really listening to these videos and that you're keeping up with your. Thank you.